Hey my foodies and my cuties, it's your favorite home cook, Chef Boy RV, and welcome to another episode of Cooking with BTV. Hey my foodies and my cuties, it's your favorite home cook, Chef Boy RV. Alright, so today is Sunday, June 21st, I believe, yeah, June 21st. And I'm actually prepping today for my live tomorrow. So on tomorrow, I'm going to be doing lamb chops, or actually rack of lamb. Yeah, rack of lamb on the grill. So I'm here today on Sunday prepping I'm going to show you guys how I prep my lamb. So I will be making a chimichurri sauce. Or I use it as a marinade. I guess some people top their lamb chops with chimichurri after they've cooked them, but I like for my lamb to marinate for a day or so in the chimichurri sauce before I put it on the grill. And then after I grill it, then I will, I'm thinking about maybe making a mint jelly or something like that. But today, what's going down in V's kitchen is the making of this chimichurri marinade to marinate my rack of lamb. And I too have 2 lamb steaks as well. So I'm going to show you guys how I make my chimichurri marinade. Alright, stay tuned. Alright you guys, so here are the ingredients you will need to make a homemade chimichurri sauce. You will need red wine vinegar. Red wine vinegar, you can get it the red wine vinegar of your choice. Depends on you. I like the Pompeian red wine vinegar. Well, it's the least expensive, honestly, probably. That's why I picked it. I can't say I like one better than the other. I just think it was probably the cheapest one at the store. Let me be real. You need some extra virgin olive oil. You need 1 cup of olive oil. You'll need 1/4 of a cup of red wine vinegar. You'll need kosher salt. So you can do kosher salt of your choice. Today I'm going to use sea salt. Sometimes in the past, if you watch my videos, I also like to use pink Himalayan salt. But since lamb can have the effect of tasting kind of gamey, then I like to use sea salt or kosher salt, or because it kind of helps with the flavoring of it. Sometimes it can be gamey, so that's why I go with that as my selection. Of course, you will need your rack of lamb or lamb chops or lamb steaks. I do have 2 lamb steaks that I'm going to do also, so I have all of those. You're also going to need some garlic, fresh garlic, minced garlic. You're going to mince and slice it really thin. You need red jalapeno peppers. Of course, if you can't find them, I guess you can use some regular jalapenos, but I'm using red jalapeno peppers. And I have here a shallot, so I'm gonna dice some shallots for my marinade. I also have dried oregano. You can use fresh oregano. I'm gonna use dried oregano. I didn't feel like dealing with the fresh oregano and chopping it finely and all of that, because I also have to do parsley and cilantro. Okay, you guys? So these are the ingredients you need for the marinade. Now let's get this marinade going. Okay, so most of you know that I, Chef Boy RV, am also owner and creator of Salsa by V, homemade brand, a homemade fresh salsa brand. And I make 7 different flavors of salsa. I have hot mess, black bean and corn, mango shrimp, fruit salsa, rainbow garlic, roasted red pepper, and garden fresh salsa. So that being said, I'm making salsa all day some days to put out orders. And oftentimes, and making a lot of salsa, I do not chop up vegetables because that will be so time consuming and it will be a slow process. So being that I'm owner and operator of Salsa by V, I have 4 food processors. So these ingredients that need to be finely chopped are not being chopped by the hands of V. I'm going to put those bad boys in one of my food processors And I'm gonna chop them up finally that way. So here in the food processor, I have combined the garlic cloves. I have 4 garlic cloves, or actually I have 6 garlic cloves, a red jalapeno pepper, a whole a whole shallot, parsley, and cilantro. So I'm gonna just chop that up in here. And look at that. Less than a minute, you guys. And it's finely chopped too. See that there? See that there? So you guys might want to invest in you one of these. Okay, you guys. So I'm going to be marinating my lamb chops in this bowl right here that has a lid. So I'm going to toss my ingredients in here. Toss my ingredients in here like so that I've chopped up. Make sure I get it all out. I don't want to leave anything behind. Trying to get it all. I'm going to add some salt. You can do about a tablespoon of salt. But I'm not going to measure that out, you guys. I'm going to put in my oregano. Pour in my 1/4 cup of wine. And my cup of olive oil. Then I used a half of my the parsley. I bought 1 stalk of parsley, 1 bunch of parsley, and I only used half of the bunch. So, and that wasn't quite a whole cup of olive oil, so I just added another half to make the whole cup. All right. So I am bathing my, I say bathing, but it's actually, I'm cleaning my rack of lamb and my lamb steaks right now. So what I do with that is I put it in my sink and some water and a little bit of apple cider vinegar. I think it's been sitting in there now for about 10 minutes, or no, actually it's been about 20 minutes. So I'm going to take that out and I'm going to season them a bit. I'll show you guys what I'm going to use to season them. And then I'm going to bathe them in this marinade to sit overnight. Okay, so my rack of lamb, you guys, has a bit of fat on this side, so I'm just going to trim this fat off. If you guys can't see what I'm doing this, I'm taking a knife and I'm trimming the fat off. And honestly, you know what? Yeah, I'm going to take this layer of fat off because I don't want that on there when I'm eating it. I'm going to do that to both of my chops, both of my racks. Try not to take any meat. Sit that there for a brief sec. Okay, so here are the seasonings I'm going to use to season my rack of lamb. I'm going to use some Cavender's Greek seasoning. You guys can see that there. I like this seasoning. It contains, well, I'll tell you guys later. I think I've told you that before, so I'm not going to go back over that. I'm going to use a little bit of garlic powder. So everything you guys see me cook, for the most part, it's always going to have garlic because I absolutely love garlic. And I'm going to use some pink Himalayan salt on the rack of lamb. And just a little. Not very much because remember, the chimichurri has salt in it as well. I'm going to use a little bit of onion powder. And I'm lightly seasoning these because I'm expecting the chimichurri to actually do me justice. And then I'm going to use a little basil leaves. And then I'm going to repeat that on the opposite side as well, because there's quite a bit of meat at this top part here, so I'm going to do that. And then I'm also going to do that for my lamb steaks too, you guys. Okay, you guys, so I'm going to, here's my rack of lamb, here's my marinade. I'm going to take that and put it down in there so I can evenly coat that and put some all over the entire rack. Look at that, that looks so good. Can you guys see it? I feel like though, I really feel like I should have used both of those red jalapeno peppers. So, because I bought two. Look at that. So see how that marinade is getting all over there, you guys? And that's what I wanted to do. And then just depending on what you're cooking, you can add lime juice or lemon juice to your chimichurri marinade. Just depending on what you're cooking and what flavors you want to do. But this is just a great marinade. I love the way it tastes. It has so much flavor in it. I also use this chimichurri marinade. I've used it on flank steak before that I've grilled when I wasn't using flank for street tacos. So I used it for that before. What else have I used this chimichurri for? Pretty much, I think just lamb and steaks. But it's just really a really good marinade to add flavor to your dish. And again, I use it as a marinade, but it's actually a sauce. So most people would put this on after they make their lamb or whatever meat they're making. They would just top it with this. But again, I'm going to marinate mine in this so that on tomorrow when I cook it, put it on the grill on live, the flavor will have soaked in overnight, you guys. So, and then I think I'm gonna put these in a Ziploc bag and let it sit in the bag overnight because I think it'll hold those flavors in more. So there's my lamb steak. And then I'm going to put in my last little lamb steak, you guys. And just coat it with the marinade. As you guys can see there. And I'm going to let this sit overnight. Again, I'm going to let this sit overnight, you guys. I'm going to let this sit overnight. And be sure to tune into my live tomorrow at 6 p.m. when I throw this bad boy on the grill. Or these bad boys. I have 2 racks of lamb and I have 2 lamb steaks. So I'm going to put these on the grill tomorrow during my live at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. On IG Live, Chef Boyar _B. That is Chef Boyar _B. My personal Facebook page, Lavina Random. And I'm also, this time I'm going to stream from my Cooking with VTV Facebook page, you guys. So be sure to tune in tomorrow, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, to Cooking with VTV. I'm your host, Chef Boyar V. I'm also your favorite home cook, Chef Boyar V. So like my YouTube, thumbs up this video, share this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow me on IG, Chef Boyar_V. Like my Facebook page, Chef Boyar V, Cooking with V TV. I'm your host, Chef Boyar V. And until tomorrow, I'll see you guys later. Have a blessed, happy Sunday. So you guys, what I decided to do was to put the lamb in a Ziploc bag to marinate overnight. So that is what I'm doing now. Gonna put it in a Ziploc bag. And then I'm gonna sit it in the refrigerator. Look at that, you guys. That's gonna be so good. And then I'm gonna pour the rest of this off in here. Ooh, look at that yummy goodness, you guys. Look at that. That's gonna be delicious. Delicious. I'm gonna seal my bag. And look at that. I'm gonna let that sit overnight until tomorrow. Thank you for tuning in to Cooking with VTV. Hope you enjoyed this episode. Be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Cooking with VTV. Follow me on IG, Chef Boyar_V. Thumbs up, like, share my videos, and I'll see you next time.